Are you currently behind on payments and feel as if everything is crashing in on you? Well, you have options, and in this video, I'm going to outline all of them one by one. Hi, I'm Larry with Fleischman and Associates Real Estate. We help people with all of their real estate goals, from buying to selling to helping with sensitive situations. And now, I want to share with you what your options look like when it comes to being in a distressed situation. Option number one is to do nothing. You can easily write out the foreclosure process all the way to the end. In the state of California, you have roughly 200 days to be foreclosed upon once your bank files the notice of default. From the first month you miss a payment, most foreclosure cases that I see take up to a year, if not more. If a homeowner does absolutely nothing, then the homeowner will most likely lose their home at a foreclosure auction. You most likely have some time in the property, but the negative part is what a foreclosure does to your profile. A foreclosure becomes a public record, and it's incredibly embarrassing for everyone to have the ability to access and see this unfortunate situation. The second thing it does is that it can stick on your financial records for up to 10 years, which makes it incredibly hard to move on and start fresh. Let's talk about option number two. You reinstate your loan. If you're behind on payments and you suddenly run into some money, well, this can enable you to catch back up, and you can bring your loan current and the foreclosure actions will be stopped. Let's move on to the third option, loan modification. Now, a loan modification is when you utilize the existing mortgage company to refinance the debt or extend the terms of the loan. This may allow you, the homeowner, to catch up at a more affordable level. To qualify, you have to prove to the lender that you fixed the problem that's caused a late payment. But please keep in mind that loan modifications are a temporary fix. In all of our conversations with people who have completed loan modifications, what we found is that the bank lowers your payment for a short period, between like 3 and 6 months. And then after that, the bank ends up raising the monthly payment higher than the original payment they had to begin with. So this ends up making things worse over time, not better. So on to option number 4, deed in lieu of foreclosure. You can actually give your property back to the bank instead of foreclosing. And this is known as a deed in lieu of foreclosure. Typically, banks will agree not to pursue you for any ongoing deficiency once you settle this way. In California, lenders foreclosing properties without using the courts to do so are usually prohibited from pursuing borrowers for future liabilities. But remember, this becomes public record, and it's incredibly embarrassing for everybody to have access to this unfortunate situation. Our advice is to conduct a short sale prior to doing a deed in lieu, which brings us to option number 5, short sale. A short sale is when a bank takes less than what's owed on the property. And the truth is that your bank would rather do a short sale versus going through foreclosure, because it typically costs them quite a bit more money to go through a foreclosure than to conduct a short sale. But in today's market, there's most likely a better way. In many cases right now, you may be able to pay off your loan. Just because you're in foreclosure doesn't mean you don't have any rights. If you have equity in your home, it's important to sell it right away, because every day that goes by, it will increase the amount owed, decreasing the amount of equity you have. As a result of today's incredible real estate market, we're able to help more people than ever actually come out ahead because of the equity that exists in your home. And I believe we can help you too. I really hope this video helped you to understand the process further, and I'm sure you may have some additional questions. I want you to know that you should feel free to send me or my team a message or an email. You can also call me anytime. I'm more than happy to privately and quietly discuss your situation and go over all your options in further detail. Thanks again for watching, liking, and subscribing. And remember, for all things real estate, sell or buy, Larry's your guy.